And in this heat 2 of 4 for the boys 500-yard freestyle, we have Aaron Polk, the senior from Ross. In lane 2, Carter Caldwell, the junior from Bellbrook. Lane 3, Logan Brown, the freshman from Dayton Chaminade Julian. Lane 4, Ben Brossart, the senior from Hamilton Baden. Lane 5, Rylan Quigley, the sophomore from Dayton Oakwood. Lane 6, Matthew Keaty, the senior from Dayton Chaminade Julian. Lane 7, Philip Forbes, the freshman from Cincinnati Marymount. And lane 8, Philip Miller, sophomore, Cincinnati McNicholas.
Always important to get a good rhythm at the start of the 500 free. We've got 3 swimmers that are coming in the first 100 yards. Ben Brossart, Matthew Cady in 6 in the ugly green cap, and Philip Forbes in lane 7 there at the bottom, establishing a good rhythm. All here pretty close. Slight lead would go to Philip Forbes, freshman from Cincinnati Marymount. After that first 100, it's good to establish yourself. Stay in a rhythm. You want to keep your 50 splits very close to one another up until about the 400-yard mark. Right now, the fastest split belonged to lane 4, Ben Brossart, up at the top of your screen, followed closely behind by Philip Forbes, a freshman from Marymount, at the bottom of your screen.
Approach the 200-yard mark here.
They just came off, but the 30.2 was our fastest split by Ben Brossart at the top. I think that's going to belong to Philip Forbes. This 50, 30.83. Again, Ben Brossart was at 30.3. The last 50 might have been a little bit off. You need to establish within a few tenths, hopefully, each 50 up until the 400-yard mark.
To qualify for the state meet, that's not out of reach.
Good race here in the middle of the pool. They can see each other. They're only a few lanes apart. Matthew Keaty there in the lime/puke green cap. He's in this mix. He's not letting anybody out of his sight. 31.3 there, fastest split of the group for Ben Brossart. Quite a slowdown there for Philip Forbes on that 50.
Well, you do have the freshman, Philip Forbes, trying to hang with the 2 seniors, Ben Brossart and Matthew Keaty.
300-yard mark, a little bit slow into the wall there by our leader, Ben Brossart. He still has the fastest 50 split of the group, 31.83. Philip Forbes falling off a little bit. I would not rest on Matthew Keaty in the lime green cap. He is not letting our heat leader, Ben Brossart, out of his sight. Coming into the 350-yard mark, 150 yards to go. Ben Brossart still with the fastest split of the group. Everybody's settled in nicely here, but Matthew Keaty is not letting this race get away from him. He's got 100 yards left. He was out quickly early. See if he can bring the last 100 home as well.
Could be under 4:05 here. We are
100 yards to go. Ben Brossart.
See what they got here in the last
half a body length lead over lane 6, Matthew Keaty in the green cap.
He's really started to pick up his tempo here with 100 to go, trying to pull himself within a half body length of our race leader, Ben Brossart.
2 seniors, Ben Brossart below Matthew Keaty, coming in at the 450-yard mark.
50 yards to go.
Brossart's going to have a slight lead.
Ben Brossart, Matthew Keaty.
He's got about 4/10 on Matthew Keaty. Brossart been leading the whole way. Doesn't look like he's interested in giving up that lead. Keaty came up a little bit early. Brossart not slowing down. He's led from start to finish.
Like it's going to be Brossard
He's going to be
here,
our
Heat
Heat 2
the
winner.
senior from Hamilton Bay,
Ben
Texas,
Brossard,
505.
senior, 5:05.80.
0.80.
Finishes a little over a second ahead of his nearest pursuer, Matthew Keaty. Philip Forbes, freshman. Good race, out very strong. Can't fault that for a freshman. But great swim there for the top three finishers and the entire field.